about to go live. Matt, if you could check to see when I tell you, look at my page. Oh, I'm already live. It just came through, so we are live. This is
Good enough.
fun. This is exciting.
Beats the alternative.
Yes, yes, yes. It's so good to see you, Lonnie. Who is that you're holding?
Oh, who I have 40.
whose whose hand are you holding?
That's my mom's hand.
That's your mom. Does your mom have a name?
Alicia?
Hi, Alicia.
Hello, how are you guys? Thanks for coming.
We're glad to see you guys. We're glad. And Marlon's coming in too. Who is the other person over there?
Hey, Daddy.
Lonnie?
Hey, honey.
Hey, Daddy. Hey, Daddy.
You guys are funny. So I'm thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled that it's a little after 5. We're started on time, so I'm really happy. Lonnie has been through how many recitals have you done, Lonnie?
I forgot how many.
Has it been that many?
I can't.
Believe it or not, Matt, Lonnie and Matt and I and Alicia and Marlon, we all came together in 2019. And we've see you had 2 recitals in 2019, and I want to say 2 recitals in 20 and 2 recitals in 21. So you had about 6 recitals. Believe it or not, you've gone through 3 books and you're in your 4th book now. So you've been doing this for quite a while. He's an old pro at this thing. I'm really proud of you. I want to read this, and then we're kind of gonna go around the room a little bit and talk about. Sorry about that. I picked the wrong link. There. Okay, so I want to read what we have for Lonnie, and we're going to introduce Lonnie. So meet Lonnie Brown. That's him over there. He's 7 years old, and he's an old pro at virtual and in-person recitals with Miss Cheryl. He says he likes TV, he likes online games, and he likes black raspberry ice cream. And he likes eating soup. So that's a weird combination, but you got your sugar and you got your salt. He reads and he speaks Spanish very well. Him and Matt just had a little conversation, a Spanish conversation, just a few moments ago. So he's very intelligent, very energetic, and he's fun to be around. Lonnie's favorite sport is soccer. And although he plays basketball, he plays chess. You're learning chess or you play chess now?
I play chess.
He plays chess. Listen, and he's an avid swimmer. He wants to be a scientist so that he can create potions to help people. I think I could use a few of those potions.
Okay.
I really can. I can use a few of those potions.
Okay.
Lonnie has been taking lessons since he was 4 years old, and he's been a part of a lot of recitals. He doesn't even get nervous any longer.
I did even get.
Oh, did you get a little nervous this time?
I did.
Oh, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. So Lonnie's mom and dad have given him tremendous opportunities to enrich his growth. His mother, Alicia, and his father, Marlon, his grandfather, Alfonso, is quite often his first external audience to hear him play before he performs. Today, Lonnie is graduating from John Sham Book B, which is the blue book, to John Sham Book C, which is the purple book. So he's been through the green book, the red book, the blue book, and he's starting the purple book. So that's book 4 for Lonnie. We have with us somewhat of a reunion. There was a family emergency, so I just wanted to let you know that Sana is unable to be with you, but she sends her best. Ladarian has something, and I'm going to read that for you in just a second. Ladarian is deployed, so he is serving his country in another part of the world, but he sent messages for you, Lonnie. We've got Matt and we have Janet.
Hi,
There
Lonnie.
she is.
Congratulations.
Bye.
Thank you.
and now we're getting ready to start. Just for a second though, everybody in all your windows, and if you're out there, please respond by giving congratulations to Lonnie, and you can clap, give him.
Hey,
Congratulations, Lonnie.
congratulations.
Why are there 2 Marlon Browns today?
Oh, I don't know. He's probably logged in a couple of different places.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Can
I'm
you hear
trying to,
us?
yeah, how you all doing? I'm trying to get you all on this work computer with a bigger screen, but I'm having some issues. But I'm here.
We're glad to see you. We're glad to see you. Now, before we do introductions, Lonnie, we want you to open up for us. Are you ready to give us an introductory song, and then we're gonna do some discussions with everybody? Let's do shortening bread.
Jordan bread, okay.
She's loving his
That's
enthusiasm.
one of my best songs, but okay.
Yeah, you like this one.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Very good, Lonnie. Very good. Now, if you don't mind, I want to kind of go around the room and let everybody that's listening online know who everybody is. We kind of did a little bit of an introduction, but let's do introductions and congratulations now. Matt, why don't we start with you since you're responsible for bringing us all together?
Well, Lonnie, first off, I want to congratulate you. That's incredible work that you've been doing and you're continuing to do with Miss Cheryl. She is a good teacher, and you are obviously a good student and are working very hard at what you're doing. So you're very proud of you and everything that you've been doing. And Cheryl, just as well. I was just thinking while Lonnie was playing how incredible and how lucky these students are to have someone like you in their life. So thank you for all that you do for children's music education, for adult music education, and just for sharing that incredible gift that you have with people. It's just such a blessing. So thank you for that. But Lonnie, congratulations for everything that you've done, and keep up the good work, because I know it's going to go very far for you. So keep it up.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Lonnie, why don't you introduce your mom next? Where is mom?
Oh, okay.
Introduce her.
Okay. This is Elisa Brown. You will. Really, I don't know. Just real fun.
Well, I'm Lonnie's mom, Alicia Brown. I thank you guys for coming. I'm so appreciative for the audience. So thank you,
Our pleasure.
Janet and Matt. Miss Cheryl, thank you for your wonderful instruction.
Aw.
Thank you. Janet, why don't you go next?
Okay, well, I'm Janet, another one of Cheryl's students, and she's been so good to me for, wow, it's been about 3 years now, I think. And I wish I had Lonnie's courage, and I still get nervous for recitals and even just for our regular lessons. Lonnie, you're doing so great. I am really thrilled to be here today to hear you play. Oh my gosh, how exciting that you're off of 3 whole books you completed and on your 4th one. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You, Marlon, your turn. This is Lonnie's dad.
I know.
Well, you should know, Lonnie. How's everybody doing?
Great.
Good.
Good. I'm
We're
glad.
good.
Glad everyone is well. I everyone else is very proud of Lonnie. Lonnie has done a superb job when it comes to taking hold of his lessons. So and I'm just proud of him, and I commend his mom and Miss Cheryl for really working with him, because he could be impatient, but you guys have done a great job, and I thank you all.
Lonnie is a lot of fun.
No.
He is a lot of fun. Ladarian Brown, who is not here, he's another Brown from another mother, right? But Ladarian he sent it this morning. He says, "Good morning. I am sad I will miss this awesome milestone due to the time difference, but he sends his support, Lonnie. I am proud to have shared the stage with such amazing talent. I remember meeting Lonnie for the first time as he was still in his first book. I remember our first live recital and the virtual ones to follow. I'm so proud of Lonnie and his hard work and his dedication. I'm grateful for the opportunity to have had to learn beside him and from the best music teacher and life mentor, Mrs. Cheryl Morgan Young." Thank you, Ladarian. That is so
Thank
sweet.
you.
Oh my gosh.
Yo,
He says, "Keep growing, Lonnie." And he looks forward to what the future holds for you. I mean, we all do. You've been all over music groups that we've posted, and people love to hear you. He can't wait to come back and share the stage with you again. So he says to you and your parents, congratulations. You guys have done an amazing job raising Lonnie.
Wow.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here, this is for everybody.
That's
I hope you guys can hear the applause. I've got a speaker this time for the first time. Now let's go on with more of the recital. I really should ask Lonnie, because every time I try and pronounce it, I get corrected. But I'm going to take a stab at it. And Lonnie, I'll let you correct me. Won Long Pond. Is that right, Lonnie?
it has the N in it. Woon.
Oh, Woon Long Pond. Okay,
Yeah.
your turn. You can say what you.
Woon Long Pond.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. We're ready.
Let me play Woon Long Pond. Long way. Okay. Here's Woon Long
Okay, we're gonna ask everybody else to mute.
Pond. Mute. Okay.
Good job, Lonnie.
Thank you.
Good job. So let's take a look at your next song. This one is called Spider Dance. And while you're looking for it, I'm going to talk a little bit about it. It's a song about a tarantula that bit a young boy. The village musician played her tune, and the young boy danced and danced and danced until he was covered with perspiration. And it wasn't that her music was magical that allowed the poison to leave, but because he was dancing and the perspiration that came through allowed the poison to leave his pores and he was healed. So let's hear Spider Dance.
Okay. Okay. Let's do this. And then we really like and then
You're good.
thank you.
Yes. Yes. Wow. I don't know. You guys can unmute. I don't know if you saw it with his fingers. His fingers looked like the little tarantula going up and down the keyboard, didn't it? You did a great job. A great job. Yes. Yes. I mean, your little fingers just hitting those keys and going up and down. Now, Lonnie, we're going to talk a little bit about some theory. I know we all get to talk a little bit about theory, right? I'm just going to ask a couple of questions. From your piano quiz number 1. You got it?
Okay. Piano quiz number 1.
From your piano quiz number 1, we're going to ask how many beats does a quarter note get in 3/4 time?
How many beats does it get?
That's number 1. How many beats does a quarter note get in 3/4 time?
1.
Yes, it does. It gets 1. And let's see. Number 7. If there is 1 sharp in the key signature, that sharp is what? The key is G, and what sharp is in G? That's number 7.
The sharp is played throughout the piece.
Yeah. Look at number 7. If there is 1 sharp, that's the key of G. G has 1 sharp. Do you remember what that sharp is? Okay, find the song with the key of G. The song right before the clothesline. You see that? Number 15. That's 1 sharp. What sharp is that? At the top left.
The clothesline. Where's the clothesline?
Show it. Put your finger on it, Alicia.
Oh, is it here?
Yeah, in the key of G.
Where is it?
On page 22. Look at page, the page before, right before. Yep. What sharp is that, Lonnie?
That is F.
Yes, it is. It's F sharp. Yes, it is. I knew you knew the answer to that. Okay. And then we're going to look at one more song. Song number 6 called The Harpsichord. And let's see what question that is. That's question number 18. Who is the father of music? Who is the father of music? From song number 6, it tells us. You see the harpsichord player?
Johann Sebastian Bach.
Yes, sir. That's who it is. Yes, sir. There it is. There it is. You got that right. Now, let's take a look at quiz number 2. Let's look at quiz number 2.
I see it.
It's at the back of your book. You see that?
I see it.
Okay. Now, let's say number 7. If you have 2 notes that are the same pitch connected by a curved line, what is that called?
A tie.
It is a tie. Yes, it is. That's a tie. Yes. Okay, there goes my music. All right. And let's see what we have. When you see LH or RH, that's question number 19. When you see LH or RH in the music, what does that mean? What does that LH mean?
Left hand.
Yes, it is. Yeah! Play with the left hand. Good job, Lonnie. Good job. So now we kind of went through a little bit of theory. He's played a little bit. He's got some more playing to do, so don't worry about that. You'll hear more from Lonnie. But we want to take a minute to do the graduation thing, right? So you're graduating from book 2, which is this blue book, to you got your purple book. Looks like this, right? So let's do yeah, that's it. So Alicia, you got a pen. We're going to do the certificate of promotion for Lonnie.
Okay.
So this says certificate of promotion. This is going to announce that Lonnie Brown has successfully completed John W. Schwam Piano Course Book B and is now ready to, and he actually has already begun Piano Course Book C, John W. Schwam. And you can sign my name.
You're on mute.
Yeah, I hit my thing here. Am I on mute or am I good?
You're good.
You're good.
Okay. Okay. So, and you can date it March the 6th, 2022. Wow. You all remember way back in the day when 2001, the movie came out?
Yes.
And it was like in the 90s or the 80s. We're like, wow. And now we're at 22. So we'll be talking about 2035 in a minute. Okay, Lonnie, are you ready?
Ready?
Okay, let's do how not to catch a bird. Putting salt on a bird's tail.
How not to catch a bird.
That's the
Why?
one. How not to catch a bird. You don't do it by putting salt on his tail.
Okay.
All right, you ready? And let me tell everybody a little bit about this this passage. This particular song, this piece features what's called chromatic passages, and that's where you're actually moving 2 fingers up and down in half steps, going to the right, going to the left, and it's being done with his right hand. So pay particular attention to how Lonnie is able to do the chromatic passages in this particular piece. Okay, Lonnie, your turn.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Here we go. Okay, I thought it was coming. Here it is. Well, it was.
Yay.
Yeah, that Janet, you know about chromatic passages too, don't you? You just did a song
Yeah,
with it.
I'm learning. I'm still working on them.
Absolutely. So it's not the easiest thing to do and keep it smooth, but it's a way of moving your hand up and down the keyboard. And he's actually only using 2 fingers to move up and down and then back. And then he goes when he's in the regular piece of the song where he uses the rest of his fingers, and his left hand kind of comes along for the ride. Good job, Lonnie. I am so proud of you. Now, this is a time where we can kind of listen to Lonnie and, tell us a little bit about what you like and how music has helped you. And he's really starting to get a little serious about
Yeah.
his practicing, and he gets frustrated when he makes a mistake. That lets you know he's serious about it. He does. He's like, oh, but not upset. He just checks himself. And I think that's really good that even at the age of 7, he's able to correct himself, even in his own piano playing. So, Lonnie, is there anything in particular that you want to tell all of us about you so we can get to know you? Uh-oh, he's getting shy on me.
What? What?
Okay, there you are.
I'm not good side. Okay. I don't know.
You not offhand, you can't think of. Okay, so Mom and Dad, why don't you tell us some things that are that you notice about Lonnie and his music journey and school in general. I remember the day when he came to music, and Alicia told him to tell me that he got kicked out of daycare, and that was the best thing that could have happened, to be honest with you. The best thing, because he has experienced largely more than he probably ever would have done even in daycare. Way more. Mom and Dad, tell us a little bit about your son.
You go first, honey.
Okay. Well, Lonnie has come a long way in his musical journey. I mean, you remember, Miss Cheryl, how we started out. He was really young, and now he is really, I'm really pleased with Lonnie, and just how hard he's working. He is taking his practice and lessons a little more seriously now. So Lonnie has come a long way. He's doing very well in school. I'm proud of his math skills. He's doing well in science. So Lonnie is coming along very nicely. I'm very pleased with Lonnie and how hard he's working.
Absolutely. Marlon.
We homeschool Lonnie, and it used to be real tough to get him to play 1, or 2 songs, and then once he gets started, he gets into a rhythm. Now he's up to about 7 songs. I can say, Lonnie, give me 7 songs and I'll let you do this. And he'll jump on those 7 songs. So that's the improvement I've seen with Lonnie.
Absolutely. I remember, and Alicia, am I still muted? I'm okay.
No, you're good.
Oh, I can hear
Okay.
you.
I remember, and it's so funny, because I think as adults, we probably need to do some of the things that Lonnie did, when he needed a timeout, when he needed a break, he would get up from the keyboard and turn to the wall or do something, or, just relax, let the pressure off. And a lot of times we as adults need to probably do those timeouts as well. I don't get to do them often enough, but that was one of the things that I took away, from Lonnie, is that, yeah, I need to take care of me. Lonnie takes care of himself, and adults don't do that, on a regular basis. Let me say it like that. We've always got another priority. There's always another something to do. And we're not giving ourselves time. Life continues. So I've learned a lot, from Lonnie, and he's very carefree in his music lessons. He's funny. We laugh. And when he's serious, and you're right, I could get maybe 4 or 5 songs. And now we're starting to give Lonnie 2 songs per lesson. And that's why he's able to really move faster. But he reads like a champ. And Alicia, I know you play, and one of these times we're going to put 4 hands back on the piano.
Oh, no.
But yeah, he reads so well, that I'm amazed at his progress, and I'm very proud of you, Lonnie. You do such a great job, in the classroom, or I should say in the Zoom room. We have our discussions, but you make it all worthwhile when I sit here and I listen to you play. You really do. Matt, tell us a little bit about what you observe. And Janet, I'm going to let you pull up the rear, and we're going to go back into the recital.
Lonnie, I'm just impressed with having met you when you started, just how far you've come along, and your skills, the ability for you to kind of play some of those really difficult pieces. And I'm just still impressed that you're only 7 and doing that. So it's very impressive. You should be very proud of the work you've done, and Mom and Dad, you guys should be very, very proud of everything you all have done, and Lonnie's accomplishments, because you all are doing a very good job.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you. Thanks, Matt.
Janet.
Well, I guess, I've been to a few of Lonnie's rehearsals and or recitals, and he has done just amazing job on all of them. But this time, that spider song, the way his little fingers moved right up the keyboard, and it was excellent. And he's so personable and outgoing. He seems so confident now. And he's an inspiration to me, because I still don't feel that confident. But oh my gosh, that was just a pleasure to see how fast he can play those notes. It's really amazing. And he seems so comfortable at it. So I think he's a natural, and he's going to keep getting better all the time.
Thank you.
I truly believe that. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Lonnie, are you ready to do another song?
I don't know which part of the song.
Well, what about On the Levee?
Oh, yes, that one. No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. That's the last one in your book.
Oh, good.
Good job, Lonnie. Good job. You were playing, what's that in the key of F?
The key of F.
Yeah, key of F. And what was the flat in the key of F?
B flat.
Yes, it is. It's B flat. It is. All right. So while you're finding this song, I'm going to introduce it. The Elevator. You can go ahead and look for The Elevator. This particular song features intervals and arpeggios and some runs. The song's tempo is andante, which means slow. That's why it's called The Elevator. If you can kind of imagine yourself going from the bottom floor to the top floor and the time it takes, so it doesn't zip up or zip back down. It goes very slowly from one floor to the top floor and then back down.
It goes pretty fast.
Yeah, well, some elevators, but if it goes too fast, you have a lot of sick humans in there.
Oh, wait.
So play for me The Elevator.
Okay.
Be my guest.
Yay.
Thank you.
There it is.
Thank you.
So one thing to notice, even with this song, is just knowing where to put your hands on the keyboard as they're crossing. He goes up 2 octaves and then he comes back down 2 octaves. He plays chords, he plays arpeggios, so broken chords, and he does those runs quite well. So good job, Lonnie.
Thank
Now
you.
this was his teacher and I. So that means I had a conversation with myself. His teacher and I thought long and hard about adding this particular selection on as a bonus selection, but Lonnie wanted to do it. So it's called the Daily Comics. And if you hear and when you hear the song, it's going to remind you of listening to cartoons on Saturdays. Now, Lonnie, I don't know.
Oh, no.
Do you have cartoons on Saturday still? Because I don't watch Saturday TV. Are there cartoons still? See, back in my day, which was a long time ago.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I've only seen Mickey Mouse in ads.
Okay, so see, they had a whole ton of cartoons when I was young, and it used to be from like 8 o'clock in the morning until noon, and so you sit there and stare at the TV and see all of the comics, and then you get the Sunday newspaper. What was it? The Post-Dispatch. And at the back of the Post-Dispatch, you would get all of the comics, and we would read those, but this song is going to remind you somewhat of the Daily Comics. It's done in 2 keys. It's done in the key of B flat, and it's also done in the key of F. So, like we learned very early on about transposing, and Lonnie knows he can just move his hands and use the same finger position and transpose the song. But in this case, the music for both keys are actually on the page. And you kind of watch how his fingers navigate between the two keys. All right, Lonnie, the Daily Comics.
Okay. He said it's gonna sound like a. He said it's gonna sound like a cartoon.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. What? Okay, wait. Oh, what? Wait, what? What happened? Oh, yeah. Wait, what? Just, yeah. Hey. There we go. And then, oh, you.
Keep going.
Oh, wait. And then, oh, you. Oh, okay.
Yes, you did it. You made it.
Okay. I don't know how it's possible for that to remind
Yeah.
me of cartoons, though.
Very good.
How does that remind me of cartoons? Ow.
You did it, Lonnie. You did it.
That does not remind me of cartoons.
Oh, no, but the rest of us, it did.
Yeah. They
It
played
did.
different music to cartoons back then.
Exactly. It was. It really was. And I'm going to go back to a gallery view just for a second. The one thing, there are two terms, Lonnie, in this particular piece that you learned. Fine and da capo al fine. Can you tell us what fine means?
Fine means the end.
It's the end of the song. And the capo al fine means you play all the way to the end, to the capo, and then go back to the beginning and play to fine, which is the end, which is what you did. And you notice how he kind of navigates through the two keys. So that going from F is a little harder because the flats are very close together, but moving back and forth, it takes a little bit of navigation to do so, but he found his places, and that's what counts, Lonnie. You did a great job with it. That is, yeah, you're welcome. That is the end of the recital. I don't know how many songs was that, Lonnie. Do you remember? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 songs. Yes.
That's exactly
7 songs.
That's exactly how many my dad makes me do.
Yes. You did great.
No, actually.
Yeah, you did. You did very well. And he's already gotten his first song. I've gotten my first complaint out of the new book. I've gotten my first complaint, but he's gotten his first. You have 1 song or 2 songs already in the book?
2.
2, see? So he's got 2 songs that he's working on now, which before a 2-page song was a huge effort. And now he's able to take 2 different songs and work on them. I suspect he'll have them both just about done by Wednesday of this week, and with his discipline. But this is it. I hope you guys have enjoyed the recital. I certainly have.
Absolutely.
I
Um,
definitely have.
Did you
Thank you,
enjoyed
Cheryl.
yourself?
I enjoyed myself playing, playing for myself.
And you do a
Yay.
great job with it. You do a great job at it, Lonnie. And to everybody that is listening, please share the post for me. Congratulate Lonnie. And I'll make sure his parents, I sent some of the comments already, but I'll make sure his parents gets to see it and he'll see what everybody's saying. You're a great musician, Lonnie. You've got the world ahead of you, and I'm so excited. Good job. Good
Thank
job.
you.
Any final comments from
Congratulations.
anybody?
Well, I
Yes,
just
Was
want
it
to,
fun?
oh,
Okay, go ahead, go, honey.
Go ahead.
well, I just want to thank you guys for taking time out of your busy schedule to see Lonnie today. That is just so nice, and we really
Aw.
appreciate it. Matt and
Yeah.
Janet.
Congratulations
It
to
was
you,
a
Anybody
Lonnie.
else online?
Yes.
Congratulations to you.
Daddy, no, he's already at work.
Aw,
Thank
was a
you,
pleasure.
everybody. Yes, yes.
Matt and Janet, thank you all for coming out and going this journey with us.
Absolutely. It was wonderful.
I appreciate all of you guys. You are all wonderful. And I look forward to another recital. I'm already planning it where we'll have everybody together. Look at Janet. I'm already thinking about it. I think it's going to be a fall recital. We pull everybody together and we do some pop music or something like that. I've got 2, maybe 3 artists that I'm thinking about. So
Pop music.
yeah, a little bit of pop music. I think it'll be good. One from each of the artists. So it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. But thank you, everybody. You guys have a great day. Thank you, Matt.
You
Thank you,
too.
Janet, Marlon, and Alicia, and Lonnie, the star.
Thank you, Miss Cheryl.
Yes, thank
Yay.
you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Aw.
Thank you.
Guys, take care.
Bye.